What is up, guys? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I've been on the main channel, guys. But I'm back. I'm back as the start, of course. Everybody, Buon Natale. Have Merry Christmas, everybody, wherever you are. And big up to everybody in the chat that's supporting tonight. I really appreciate everybody in here. Real ones. Big up to everybody, man. I see Deontay. I see big up to Adam as well. I see Mustafa as well. Big up, bro. We're going to talk about everything in terms of Juventus. I got some news. We'll talk about it. McKennie and Yıldız renewal, supposedly. Swap deals. Gatti, Ricci, Fratesi, Cambiaso. I have no clue. There's lots of news that we're going to talk about. Lots of things, of course. I'm going to also mention about a channel update as well in this live stream. So we're going to have to mention about that too, because it's going to be great in terms of the channel and going forward into 2026, into the new year. And it's going to be awesome, guys. I'm really, really excited, of course, guys. Of course, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And of course, Juventini, you already know what to do. You already know what to do. Share the content as always. Share the content as always. Big up to Chloe as well. I see in the chat. Hi, Chloe. How are you? And then, yeah, we're going to talk about Yıldız. Yeah, exactly. Listen, with the Juventus, with their new management, I mean, I'm going to talk about our new sporting director, which he will be announced in a couple of days. I'm going to talk about that in the video and who he is and why I think that he could be a good choice for Juventus in terms of our sporting director position. I think I mean, with Comoli as the new CEO of Juventus, we need somebody to be there by his side at least and try to help him with the mercatos going forward. So we're gonna have to do that. Listen, I'm gonna have a say with McKennie as on Tutto Calcio. I'm very strong on McKennie, saying that he should not be a Juventus player, and I still back that. And I'll give my reasons why in this live stream as well, and we're gonna keep them going, man. It's been great. And same goes with Locatelli. Everybody knows on the channel about Locatelli, what I feel about Locatelli. I don't like Locatelli. Listen, with Locatelli, I think for me, he's overrated. Not saying that he's not a good player. I think he's just not that phenomenal, right? He's not that regista type player that, even though that's not even his natural position, right? So hey, I mean, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But I just want to say bless up to everybody. Of course, Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Big up to Michael in the chat as well. Big up, broski, my guy, bro. Big up, man. I'm really in a good mood, guys. It's so crazy, bro. How everything, man, with the presents and everything, of course, with Christmas. So it's great. It's great seeing everybody in the chat. It's been a while for the main channel. But we're gonna do a little channel update and then we'll get into Juventus. So the channel update, of course, guys, we already know videos on the content already, guys. Live streams for the channel as well. That's coming back, of course. I've been very hectic in terms of school and everything like that. So, but I'm okay now. Since I'm now on break, I can take a little breather now, right? So big up to everybody. And let's talk also about there's a new show that will be coming on the channel. New show. There's a new show with a special somebody. A great friend of mine. He's big on Twitter. He tweets a lot. So we're going to talk. We're going to debate. We're going to have a fun time. So there's a new show coming next week. It's going to be every Wednesdays. We're going to have it. Make sure to stay tuned because it's going to be great. All Juventus, everything. You see Bomba news all the time. And in a big one, there could be potentially another show on a Friday. And Michael knows it as well because he's in it as well. My guy, Michael 10 TV. Make sure to go subscribe to his channel, guys, if you haven't. He's my guy. He's a G. Big up to him, man. But yeah, big up to everybody, bro. Look at this, bro. Listen, bro. Hey, calm down, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? We need to keep this PG-13. You know what I'm saying? Not rated R over here, Mello, bro. But big up, broski. Big up, man. Every single time. Yeah. Big up to Chloe. Yeah, every single time. Yep. So there's gonna be a lot of new things. Watch alongs as well is gonna be happening. I'm not sure about this weekend with the Pisa game, but maybe possibly the next weekend. I'll be with the watch along. But yeah, there's a lot of things, bro. There's a lot of things that we're gonna be putting on the channel. Of course, we're coming back. We're coming back on the grind. I'm happy. I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy that we could talk about some Juventus because it's been a while. Obviously, guys, make sure if you haven't, go check out Tutto Calcio podcast because already know I've been putting a lot of effort and a lot of work into that podcast with the crew. So make sure, of course, to go subscribe to it as well. We're almost to 900. We're almost to 900. So make sure to do that before the end of the year. Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it. And also For the goal for this channel into the new year, of course, will be to get to 2K subscribers. If we could do that, that would be sensational. That'll be sensational, guys. But yeah, let's talk about it. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Topic number one. Let's talk about Spalletti. Spaghettone, man. You know, after that win, very good, great win against Roma, which I didn't get the chance to talk about. I've been seeing a big pattern of this Juventus. Is this the real Juventus? This is the title of today's stream, guys. Is this the real Juventus that we are finally seeing? Is this the Spalletti Juventus that we've been wanting to see? What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know what you guys think of Juventus's run of form. We've won, I believe, 7, draw 3, and we only lost 1 game, which was against Napoli away. So when we haven't won there in a while. But listen, with Spalletti being there, we're already starting to believe that we could actually achieve that top 4 position and that maybe we could dream. We could dream about something bigger, you know, if we could keep on this path, right? I mean, step by step, slowly but surely, you know, and plus with reinforcements in the January Mercato, maybe there might be a possibility. But it all depends, of course, on the other teams as well. And if we're even going to be in that conversation, you know, after a few more games that we play, because that's my biggest question. Can we keep this form of, you know, intensity? Can we keep the consistency? Because that's my biggest question towards the Juventus team, right? Because if we lose 1 game, are we going to bounce back? How are we going to bounce back? Is this Juventus going to, you know, how is Spalletti going to really, you know, form the team? You know, in terms of the formation, in terms of the players as well. You know, we have to remember with Bremer being at the back makes this team, I believe, even better. It makes this Juventus belief that we could actually challenge and maybe do something with Bremer in the back. Because as soon as he came in, this Juventus, that was finally 90 minutes. Same goes with the win against Bologna. Those 2 games were 90 minutes, both games. 90 minutes of Juventus actually playing calcio. You know, what we want to see from this team. With Grinta, you know, with intensity, with going forward, you know, creating chances. And listen, we're improving game by game. You know, this is exactly what I want to see. Exactly. I want to read your comments as well. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes, which is one of the biggest things. We should win this Scudetto. We deserve it. Listen, I don't know if we deserve it as of yet. I think that we need to take a step by step, obviously. And then once we see more progression and we need to get reinforcements. I think in order for really us to really go forward, we need to make a statement in the January Mercato and getting players, because you already know there's not going to be that many players in the January Mercato, but you already know we need to try to do something in terms of reinforcing our back line, right? There's rumors about Murahemovic from Sassuolo as well, which I think would be a great addition to our back line for sure. There's even rumors about the Gatti-Ricci swap, which I do want to get into, which supposedly Allegri wants Gatti. And listen, Spalletti rates Ricci very, very highly, especially on the national team as well. He played well under Spalletti. So I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I mean, listen, I really want to see that. Of course, we're going to talk about the contract renewals, right? With McKennie and Yıldız. I mean, those are huge, except for really, in my opinion, I don't want McKennie to renew. I think McKennie's time should be up for Juventus, but listen, for the past couple games, he has been doing well under Spalletti in terms of being a vital and key player to the team. So, okay, let's see if he could do it. I mean, listen, for rotation, I think McKennie's good for a rotational type of piece for this team. But he shouldn't be a starter in my. We need to get somebody else in terms of being a starter. So we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, you know, with this team going against Pisa, listen, we need to win. We have to win. We have to win these games. These set of games that are going into January, guys. We need to start winning these games. These against the smaller teams on paper, right? That we should be beating. We need to actually start improving to win comfortably, in style, playing better, etc. Which we have, against Bologna, which is not going to be easy away, and then against Roma as well. Conceded, I believe, the least amount of goals this season in Serie A and in the top 5 leagues as well. One of the teams, So yeah, I think that, listen, overall, if we could keep on improving game by game, I think this could be very, very great for Juventus. Conceição, he will not be there against Pisa. There's an injury. So, hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's not looking good. Zagrova recovered as well from the flu, supposedly, during the break. So he'll be back for the Pisa game. I don't think he's going to start, though. Supposedly, Miretti is going to start. So that's going to be one where I'm very concerned about, I would say, with Miretti. I don't know how he's going to play because the last performance that he had was a disastrous performance from him. But yeah, let me read your comments. People, put them all in your questions in the chat. Everybody, make sure to, of course, to like and subscribe if you are new. Yıldız will stay his whole career at Juve unless he forced out by finances. It all depends, I think, on Champions League and, of course, the offers that the other clubs are going to put. Like Arsenal is really on the player. Guys. Yeah, I agree with this. Yes, 100%. Bremer, he is literally like our general in the back line. He literally is the guy that carries our back line, and can really make us into a Scudetto contender, right? I mean, with Bremer in the back, like he, in my opinion, the best, in terms of defenders and Serie A. Definitely one of the best. You think you guys will make it to the round of 16 in the Champions League? At least I hope so. I think we can. It depending on the draw, of course, and if we could qualify to the next round or the playoffs. I mean, we're not going to get the top 8 of the Champions League, but we're going to at least get to the playoffs. I hope so. I think we can. We can do it. We can achieve it. But it's going to be difficult. And depending on the teams that we draw against in the Champions League, it all depends on also how we perform in the Champions League. And I already said that I think we should already, yes, try to go far in Champions League, but prioritize the league a little bit more for that top 4 position to really secure it and try to go far, at least in the league, because at the moment, yes, the Champions League, we need to go far a little bit. So then, we have some financial, backing for next season as well to actually get some players and, to really gain a lot more for the finances side, etc. So yeah, I mean, let's see. It depends. Of course, we have to continue this push in the Champions League as well, 100%. I mean, we already have a good momentum going off the past couple games already. So I hope that we can keep that form going on. Obviously, the next couple matches is going to be a little bit tough, right? Benfica and Monaco, not going to be easy games. I guarantee you that, especially Benfica beating even the current Serie A champions Napoli. So, yeah, it's going to be very curious to see how Benfica is going, because listen, Benfica have a really good record against Juve. So let's see what happens, man. I'm very curious. But Champions League is not till, I think, the end of January, if I'm correct. If I'm not correct. Juve has had a good run of fixtures upcoming, but Sassuolo is going to be, yes. To be honest, I think that we're going to drop points against Sassuolo. Sassuolo has been a pretty good in terms of how against the big teams. I mean, look, they just tied against Milan in Milano. So listen, on paper we should beat them, but at the same time, it's like I'm not that. I mean, listen, with Bremer back, I'm confident that we can actually do something. But it all depends on also if he's going to be fit and also our forward line, if we're actually going to be, because look, Vlahovic is out, Chico is out with an injury now. Zagrova, he's still not 100% in terms of fitness. Yıldız, he's going to need some rest at some point because he's been playing almost every single game, but he cannot do everything every time. I mean, he can't be the guy that's going to be carrying Juve all the time. We can't be doing this. We need to work as a team and start doing more. In our midfield, right, with Locatelli, I criticize Locatelli a whole lot because I don't believe that he is the player that we want him to be, the phenomenal player. But listen, he's a decent player that does his job, but that's it. He can't do more than that. So yeah. Imagine Yıldız playing Harambo under Arteta. I would listen, Deontay, man, I would crash out. I don't listen, for me, I don't think that Yıldız is going to leave. I don't think he's going to leave Juventus. I really don't think he's going to leave Juventus. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not, because that's going to be a crazy thing if that happens. But especially with the price tag, got something to look into. You know what I mean? So yeah. Just a few spots away. Yeah, I mean, anything is we have to, if in order for us to really get to the top 8, Adam, we would have to win both of our games and really like hope that the other teams drop points. That's really the only way that would happen, I believe. Yeah, the financial stuff is going to be very important for Juve. Very, very important for Juventus. I mean, let's see. I'm very curious. Very curious to see how we're going to be doing that, man. I'm very curious. Hope so. Any updates on Coop Miners? Do not mention that fraud, okay? He's a fraud. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Coop Miners, supposedly, I don't think he's going to be starting for the backline because since Bremer is back, I mean, we're going to be playing still a 3-man defense. I mean, listen, I'm supposedly hearing that we're going to switch to the back 4. That's why I put also on the thumbnail 4-2-3-1. That it should be one of the formations that we should use. But I think with Coop Miners, listen, he's going to have to really play in his natural position from now on. He cannot be playing in this center back role or, left back role, whatever you're going to be doing. Spalletti, I don't know what you're doing, but listen, I need you to make a good spaghetti. Tomorrow, you better make the good spaghetti. We need to win. We need the 3 points. You know what I'm saying? We need to go over Roma. Those bums over there. So we need to do that. We need to do our job. So I'm hoping and I'm counting on Spalletti to make a good lineup for tomorrow, which, guys, let me know in the chat what you think we should line up for tomorrow against Pisa. Obviously, Conceição will not be there, supposedly, because of his injury. But yeah, and of course, we have Mr. Tony, looking on, of course, looking at the enemy's tracks. You know what I'm saying? This Napolitano, this fraud over here, bro. What's good? But big up to Tony every single time, man. Big up, bro. Hope you're having a good holidays, bro. Just here chatting, of course, about Juve and, of course, about other stuff as well. Big up to everybody, man. Big up to him. Big up to, of course, Tony. Kenan will stay at Juve. Don't worry. I mean, he loves Juve. His idol is our best legend, which very true. Very true. And he is starting to be more responsible as a leader. I agree. But I think in order for Kenan to really stay at Juve, nowadays it's not just about the love for the club because we've had these types of things for the past, right? With the with the players, the management of Juve. I don't know. I really like the way that we sold players last summer. It wasn't really in terms of the young players, wasn't really good in terms of the deals that we had, right? But I would say in terms of, especially if we get a good offer from, for example, from Arsenal, is Juventus going to hesitate and take that offer? I don't know. And will that player really want to push out for, to leave Juventus? I really don't know. That's a big question mark in my book. I mean, why is he stalling the transfer negotiations then? He wants more guarantees, that's for sure. I'm supposedly hearing that Spalletti could be already close to getting his contract renewed already because he's already getting the trust from the management. So that's what I'm hearing. I mean, listen, if that can indicate the Yıldız to stay, hey, I would say that's positive signs because we need to make moves fast on Yıldız because these guys in England, they're ready, they're knocking on the door, knock, knock. Hello, who's there? You know what I'm saying? They're playing the mind games over there. The Arsenal fans are like, let's get Yıldız. They're like, oh, he's gonna be the best Arsenal player, this and that. Yeah, we'll see. I listen. I need the crash outs. I need to react to some Arsenal fans actually crashing out and not getting them. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I see you, Tony. January 21st to the 28th, Napoli is in the middle between those two. Yeah, the 28th will be on my birthday, so I'm going to be doing a watch along for that. Of course, guys, I'm bringing everything. Hey, I'll be bringing that. I'll be bringing the watch along for those two because we're playing, I believe, the Champions League on the 28th, Monaco. So that's going to be a good game. Maybe he will start Coop. Yeah. I mean, listen, it all depends, right, on who Spalletti really starts in the back line. I mean, Maybe he will rotate the squad after both wins against Bologna and Roma. I have no clue what's going to happen in terms of that, but we'll see. We'll see. You don't expect it way to go. Yeah, no, I don't expect us to go trophyless, but I think we could get the Coppa Italia at least. I think that we could go far. I mean, if we beat Atalanta, 100%, I think we could go far and win the Coppa Italia. When will you biggest rivals Inter and Juve meet in the Coppa Italia? If they do advance further, the final, I believe we would have to first because they're on the other bracket. They're on the other side of the bracket, so they're with Milan. No, sorry, they're not with Milan because Milan's already out of the competition. They're out of the competition. What am I saying? They're with Napoli in their bracket, because they won against I believe it was Cagliari. Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't really care about your team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really watch it. You know what I mean? So yeah, hey, let's talk. Yeah, no, but hey, I think that hey, we can get to the final. I think we have an easier path to get to the final for sure. 100% we can win it. This guy is always 100%. You're always up to no good, bro. You're like the imposter of the chat right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, bro. I'll see you soon, bro. I'll see you soon, Tony. I'll see you soon, brother. Would you take Rodgers from Villa? Hey, listen, Rodgers played a good game. I forgot. I think it was he scored 2 goals against Man United, I believe. I saw that game. He really did. He's a good player, but I think I wouldn't for reinforcements. I think we need to focus on other parts of the field first, like our back line and also then the midfield. I think we really need a quality midfielder. Like if for some reason that transfer rumor becomes true about Gatti and Ricci, what I mean, getting a swap deal. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, we having Ricci. I would love that. I would love that. I'd be like, listen, all right, Locatelli, via Kakara, you know what I'm saying? And we already got our player. You know what I'm saying? We already got the guy that could fix our midfield. Because Spalletti, you already know what he would do with a regista if he takes a quality player like Ricci. So, I think that'll be good. Crash out and coming soon, maybe. Oh, I hope that's not for me, Deontay. I hope that's not for me, bro. You don't, yeah. Michael over here, bro. Big up, man. Arsenal, they can't score goals from open play right now at the moment. Good. I mean, listen, it's okay. Let the bottlers, keep on doing their thing. They're okay. They're okay. City's catching up. They're already, but in my opinion, he will stay at Juve for a very long time. I hope so. I really hope so. I think that with Yıldız, he could be the star for this new Juventus team in terms of the future, right? In terms of also in the present as well. He's already a star, but I think if he really stays at Juve, he could be something more, in terms of showing our generation a little bit of loyalty. Something that hasn't been in a long time, I would say, in terms of back in the day, right? In terms of, I'm not saying like, but I'm saying like back in the Piero days, etc. But yeah, man. He says we will be there. No crash outs, not my crash outs, buddy. No. We should be there for your crash outs, 100%. You know what I'm saying? We should be there. Yes. Milan out. Oh yeah. They did lose against Lazio. That's right. So we would have to verse Lazio in the semifinals, which I believe we lost against Lazio this season. Not good. We need to fix that. If you guys win the Copa, are you doing a live dance? The dance live? Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%. You already know. You know what I'm saying? If we get that, I'm getting the shades. I'm being shameless. If we win the Copa, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? One touch, boom, boom. We out, bro. Yes, bro. We already know, bro. I'm gonna be happy if we do win the Copa because at least we win a trophy. You know what I'm saying? We're not trophyless like Inter, last season. For the past couple of, competitions. So, with your side of the bracket, you should reach the final. Yeah, I hope so. Atalanta is going to be a tricky side, especially with Palladino now as the coach. So, Let's see. Let's see. In Atalanta, they are doing better than, yeah, exactly. They just beat literally Chelsea as well, you know. Which, listen, I love to hear that because the Premier League teams, they can get that. You know what I mean? They can get it. They can get it for sure. AC Milan, they can only focus on the league, but they could go for trophy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tony, I'm not a. Oh my God, guys, do not listen to the Napoli fraud in here. He just wants me to admit that I'm a closeted Napoli fan, guys. Guys already know this guy is always saying this, But hey, it is what it is, Tony. You believe what you want to believe, Juventus fino alla fine, Napoli merde. Okay, you and Inter as well. Inter, you already know I hate Inter more than Napoli, but there we go. Yeah, but that loss led to Tudor being sacked. So that's that's true. That's true, man. And listen, with Spalletti, I need to see that, bro. I need to see where Spalletti can, cook the spaghetti, bro. You know what I mean? I need to see that. The Club World Cup champions, do you even? Yeah, I mean, listen, no, I didn't. No, I didn't think that we took it seriously. I believe that not many teams really took it seriously, to be honest. Yes, we'll get the money if we go far, but I don't think we did because too many games. We're playing too many games, bro. Way too many games. I think that's been one of my argument for the past couple year and a half since I've been doing content has been that we have been playing way too many games. Way too many games. In the calendar year. So oh yeah, 100%. Would you rather face in the final if you guys do in the case me Inter or Napoli? Listen, I don't care. Give me whoever. Give me whoever because in the final anything is possible. But of course, if I want to rub it in a little bit more, it would obviously be Inter. You know what I mean? We give them the, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's over. They're still crying about, that Adzic. You know what I'm saying? They're still crying. They just don't want to admit it, bro. They're still crying. They're still crying over that. So it's okay. I understand. Which player would you prefer to start between Openda and Dave Openda? Openda, the performances that he did, especially against Roma, that was his best performance of the season, bro. That was his best performance of the season, man. That was the best performance I think on the season, especially under Spalletti. 100% it was Openda. So listen, I would say start Openda because he's already starting to make the movements, and I think that's really, really that would be good, man. And I believe that would be good. I would love that. Openda for sure, bro. Openda for sure, brother. Bro just gave me a clip I won. No, you didn't. What are you talking about? You didn't win nothing, bro. You won nothing. Tony, you won the nice Super Copa, okay? Congrats, okay? Okay, I'll give you that. There you go. You won the same trophy as Banta Era Milan won last season. I understand, bro. Oh my god, man. Exactly. We don't care about the opponent. 100% we don't care. We need to go with that winning mindset, bro. We just care about the win. Exactly. 100%. This is Juventus we're talking about. We care about just winning and about getting the results. Now, this is what we're doing now with Spalletti. We're finally bringing back a little bit of the intensity, right? With the players that we have, even though, listen, he's doing what he has. You got to give him credit. We have been on a roll. Let's see if we can keep that consistency. Yes, on paper, right? Mid-table clubs, right? I mean, listen, Pisa newly promoted, which they're not going to be easy for us, especially I believe it's away from home. They're not going to be easy, guys. They are not going to be easy. I'm talking to them like that right now, man. I'm not doing that. So stop stealing Dom's quotes, you bro. This is the same thing. You copied Dom in terms of that. What are you doing, bro? You see this guy, guys? He says, you're playing checkers. I'm playing chess. It's something that Dom always says, bro. What are you talking about, Tony? This guy. We're not all pizza, bro. I think that's only you, Deontay, because I know you just want to see my tears, especially on a watch along, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Oh yeah, he is. He is, man. I think with Openda, I think listen, he has been on fire already, especially after that Roma game. Very good. The quarterfinals is literally a week before the Champions League playoff, correct? Yeah, I think so. Just one leg. Yeah. And then I think we play again in March, I believe. I don't really recall the second leg. I think it's in March, and then we verse the final in May. 1-0. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not today. We're not doing that. And it doesn't matter if their pizza is good, the best or not, or nice weather, Napoli. Yeah. Oh, 100%, Adam. You could say that again. Yes, let Tony see that. Tony, see that comment right there, bro. Take a picture of that. All right? That's what we're going to need, okay? But listen, let's move on. Let's go to McKennie and Yıldız renewal talks, okay? What is everybody's thoughts on McKennie? Vince, let me know, brother. Vincey, brother, let me know about McKennie. What are your thoughts about McKennie this season? Same goes to everybody in the chat that wants to engage in terms of this topic. What do you guys think about McKennie in terms of his performances as of late, as in a Juventus jersey, overall in general? Just let me know in the comments, in the chat. Let me know, because I want to know. I'm going to be, of course, talking about it. Yıldız as well, we're going to talk about. We already talked about it a little bit, but in terms of what I really want, obviously him to stay. But yeah, what do you guys think? Big up to Zier, bro. Big up Zier. Ciao, bro. Big up to Zier. Slap the likes and subscribe. Big up to my guy Zier, bro. Every single time, bro. Big things, guys. So stay tuned. Obviously, big up to everybody. Yes, there is. It is still a thing, Zier, and I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of McKennie, guys. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of McDonald's in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we need to move on from McKennie from now on, because I can't take it with this guy, bro. And every single time, guys, listen, Juventini in the chat, people that are watching, every single time I say something negative about McKennie, he either scores or he makes an assist. It already happened twice, I believe. And it happened, I believe, also against Bodo when he scored that header. I said something a second before, he just scores in front of my face. Which, listen, I want you to prove me wrong. I want you to score so we could win. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm winning. Either way, I'm winning. I don't care if I criticize you. I just want to win, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just want Juventus to win so we can get the 3 points. That's all it matters, bro. That's all it matters. So don't worry about it. You know what I mean? That's all it matters. That's all it matters, bro. Also, just want to. Yo, you're such a fraud, Tony. You're such a fraud, bro. Oh my god. Big up to Chloe, though. Sorry, Gio. I'm trying to send you a super chat for Christmas, but it ain't going through. Oh no, it's okay. Sorry about that, Chloe. I'm not sure what happened with that, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and Merry Christmas to you as well. I really, really, really appreciate that, Chloe. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Mackenzie. The American, but not the Captain America. Yeah, he's not the Captain America, that's for sure. He's the Big Mac America. How about that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Big McDonald's over there. Eating up all the burgers and stuff like that. And that's probably why he runs like a slob on the field. Goodness sake, bro. I'm not underestimating Juve. You have your manager for the future. It's just that your management is incompetent. Yeah, exactly, Tony. That's why I can't trust this management. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Now that we're having a new sporting director, which I'm not going to really go into the new sporting because I want to save that for a video, which I already have the video already done already. It's going to be posted, guys, tomorrow. So make sure to stay tuned for that video because it's actually pretty cool, interesting. I'm going through everything, all the details about Marco Ottolini. So we're going to be talking about that, of course, the new sporting director, etc. Yeah, man. Oh, of course, I know your thoughts. You're not going to get him, all right, man? Bayern, listen, stay away. Stay away, Zier. Stay away, okay, bro? Stay away. Gio, and you're not even a U.S. men's national team fan, right? Not really. Not really. Listen, yes, with the U.S., if they listen, for me, they're not going to convince me to go far in terms of a World Cup. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of in terms of what the American players were doing and stuff like that. Especially that I'm hearing McKennie all the time saying so many stuff, bro. So yeah, I'm just like, listen, I'm just over it at this point, bro. With that, um, let me see. Massive fan of him at Juve. I respect him a lot. He is playing fantastic. Listen, he has been playing good for the past couple games. I agree on that. But remember, a couple games doesn't make a season. So let's see. I think West is 100% better than Fratesi. He is doing so well under Spalletti. The renewal might be well deserved. Listen, hey, I respect that opinion. I think, listen, with Fratesi, I agree with this comment about the Fratesi part. He has been doing well under Spalletti. The renewal, though, for me, McKennie is a rotational player. I don't see him as the starter, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if we get a better quality midfielder that could really do this team in terms of more creation, etc., creativity in that midfield. West can be, I mean, he could be the cheerleader on the bench, you know what I'm saying? That holding up the Big Mac sign, you know what I'm saying, from McDonald's. That he could be. But if he's going to, want more money in that renewal, because that's what he wants more money, I think he still needs to do more than what he's been doing now, in my opinion. That's what I think. I mean, I don't know what you guys think in the chat. If you guys agree with me, listen, fair. If you guys don't, let me know. It's okay. We take criticism. So yeah. Let me see. Yeah, man. Of course, bro. The way, yeah, and I didn't like about what he said about Italian food in Turin. That, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really don't know, bro. Crazy, bro. Big ups, Gio. I wanted to put up a cool message and stop the Burger League hype. We need to stop the Burger League hype. 100%. You know what I'm saying? We're going to end up into the, fish and chips league hype. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. Or the beans on toast league. We don't need that type of hype, okay? We don't need that type of hype. So he's not good enough anyways at this point, right? I mean, listen, with McKennie, he's a rotation. I already said that before. He's just, in my opinion, a rotational player. He could be very useful in terms of coming off the bench and doing something productive, maybe starting some games and actually doing something for Spalletti. Because listen, he could be he's a very versatile player, etc. The work rate, right? You could say all these things. He does create here and there, but I think we could go for somebody better. Tears, well, you better be here next Wednesday. That's true. Yeah, next Wednesday, guys. Make sure to stay tuned because every single Wednesday there is a new show on the channel, guys. We're gonna be talking about Juve. You know what I'm saying? All Juve news, etc. Man, I'm very excited for this new addition for the channel because we need to get this channel moving again. We need to get this, we need to, the coal is, very cold right now. You know what I mean? We need to light it with fire, get the fire going again for the channel. We need to start the grind again. It's been a little while since I've been this excited for the channel. And listen, I've been doing some stuff off the side, but listen, we're back. We're resetting. New year, after Christmas. I was like, let's do it. Let's do it, man. I'm very excited for this new show. And of course, supposedly, maybe, hey, listen. Hey, something could be coming on a Friday. Zero knows about this. Michael knows about this, but stay tuned. Stay tuned for Fridays as well. But Wednesdays is already confirmed. Wednesdays, stay tuned, man. When does his contract end? I believe it's 2027 for Weston. I believe, or 2020, or even next year. I believe it's, I think, 2027, guys, for McKennie. Listen, Fratesi, bro, Fratesi. In my opinion, I think that McKennie has done a little more than Fratesi has done because Fratesi is literally a bench warmer for Inter. In my opinion, those goals that he scored, right, like against you guys, you know what I'm saying, against Bayern and then against Barcelona, yeah, You know what I mean? Somebody could be there at the right place at the right time and do the same thing. So, and listen, it's so funny because it had to be against your club too. You guys let our direct rivals beat you. Oh my god! How, man? You let the Don Inzaghi over there, bro? Mr. Bato Inzaghi, right, bro? You did that, man? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Ah. Hey, listen, you fraud. We're getting back. We're coming back, Zir. All right? All right? We're making moves. We're coming back. We're coming back. Big up to Vinci, of course, every single time. He says, yeah, I respect your opinion about Wes. He has to gain less money, not to be rude to him. 100% though. I agree with this because, come on. In the past, yes, he has done some good things, but for him to want more money, bro, come on, man. You're going to be greedy like Vlahovic over there, bro? Nah, man. Come on. Beans and toast. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes, bro. We need more videos to fall asleep to hashtag GeoNation is back. It's back, Chloe. It's back. It's back. You know what I'm saying? My crash out match reactions are back. Previews are going to be coming to the channel as well again. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be great because I'm actually, you know what? I'll do the Pisa Juve preview right after this stream. I'll do it. We're on the grind, guys. We're on the grind. So stay tuned. Yes, Ziri Cook Geo. Maybe a rebrand time? No, absolutely not. You know, I shouldn't have just posted this comment up here because I read the first part and then I look to my right and then I see the Merda zone over there, bro. Like, I can't see, I can't see that. You know, I mean, it's G Calcio zone, not Napoli zone. All right, buddy. All right, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm having a fun time, guys. This is great. This is a great talking about, Juventus with the community, talk about also more about football as well. 2026, thank you for that. So listen, this is for McKennie. Either you renew him or he leaves. That's in my opinion. I don't know. Listen, for me, I wouldn't really care because I think we could go after better quality. But hey, it is what it is. Against Barcelona with the equalizer. I believe it was the last goal, the overtime goal. He scored the winner for Merde Inter. You know what I'm saying? Inter Merda. You know what I mean? So you could hold that, Zir, by the way. You could hold that. You could hold that. I cannot believe that you actually, lost to those bums. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe that, bro. Which Real Madrid fans is probably for them? That's the best one for them. Is that goal? Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, man. Therefore, Michael should be in the front. No, absolutely not, Deontay. You fraud. You're a fraud for that, bro. You're a fraud. Vlahovic, the savior of my club. Yeah, hey, listen, hey, Vlahovic. I know you're leaving this summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it because you haven't been playing. You know what I mean? You're still disappointing me, Vlahovic. Vlaho miss over there. You're still, David's going to replace you, Vlahovic, if you don't come back to the team. David's going to miss you with how many missed goals that he's, missed. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. And yet, you still put it up. Hashtag noticing. We all know what you are. Oh my God. You see this guy, bro? This guy loves to just do this, bro. This is why they call you Tony the Troll, bro. Tony the Troll Raccoon, bro. This is why. Nah, big up to Tony, man. Every single time. We'll talk later, brother. We'll talk later as well, man. It's gonna be great talking about other stuff about Calcio again, especially on the channel for Tutto Calcio. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Tutto Calcio, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's Tutto Calcio Pod. I'll put it in the chat. I don't have the thing because it's not a watch along as well because I just wanted to do a new format. I made this new background as well for the channel, so make sure to do that. At Tutto Calcio Pod, make sure to go check that out. We talk about, of course, all things Serie A related. We do debates. We do, of course, there's a lot of banter on that show. Lots of banter. So make sure to tune into that. You were a Bayern fan in spirit. Listen, I was a Bayern fan because I don't want Inter winning. You understand? Inter absolutely suck. And you guys failed. You guys failed, Zir. You disappointed me. I was hate watching the crap out of Inter, bro, in that UCL run. And you guys really disappointed me. But, thank goodness that PSG did a very good job. You know what I'm saying? A very good job. You know what I mean? 5 pere, cinque pere over there. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Lucas, bro. Big up to Lucas every single time. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you for this question, by the way. I appreciate this question. Gio, thoughts on the Conceição hate? Now, listen. The thing about Conceição, right? Underrated player. In my opinion, underrated. Has been underrated for a couple of seasons now. With his past clubs, I would say. Conceição, in my opinion, future of the club. He should stay at Juventus 100%. Has he been a little bit harsh? Yes. There has been things. He is inconsistent. I agree with the comment. Yes, Chloe. He has been inconsistent, but I believe with his capabilities, with his stuff that he has done already, that he's already showed a lot of great qualities that he has. I think that there's and I think that Spalletti can help him do this. And I think he's already finally doing that because, listen, he was on fire, guys. You guys have to admit it in the chat. He was on fire against Roma. The goal that he scored, he could have scored more. He was on fire, bro. If he could still do this, man, if he could keep doing this, Chico could be unreal for this team going forward. Obviously, I think that people were saying that he has a low IQ. Listen, it happens. You sometimes make the wrong decision on the field. It happens. But I think that he can improve on that for sure. With Spalletti, I trust Spalletti. We back the manager. Enough with no managers out. Because it's not the manager anymore. Because we already saw it. Tudor, Motta. Now we have Spalletti. There's no more coaches sacks, guys. We need to continue with the coach. Continue what we know. Let's build a project. Build Spalletti the team that he needs to compete, to make Juventus compete again. And this is where it starts, right? Chico, for me, underrated. Super underrated, in my opinion. I 100% agree. Super underrated. Definitely, I think, in my opinion, man. 100%. PSG showed, yeah. Yep. Yes. He just needs to get a rain in the final third after beating his man. He lacks a lot of composure. I agree, but I think he could improve on that because, I think that, like I said, if we get a little bit more of those players, Lucas, I think that, we already know. We're going to talk about that, bro. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about Conceição. I think that Conceição with Spalletti and, of course, with the right players around him, he could be one of the best on the team. In my opinion, he's the super underrated on the team already. So, yeah, 100%. Keep him for the future. For me, keep him for the future, bro. For sure, man. Oh, yeah. For sure, man. Taking it on his man. Yeah, he's one of the best. He's one of the best when taking on his man. And you know what's weird? He didn't, against, I believe it was against Bologna, he didn't really take on his man that much, which was concerning for me because he usually would do that. But then against Roma, he did it so well. And what I noticed as well from Chico is that he went more into the central position. If you guys didn't notice that, it was more towards the middle, which that was very, very, I would say, surprising to me that Spalletti moved him a little bit and told him to go towards the middle a little bit more. And listen, he thrived. He was on fire. He was on fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, for sure, guys. Big up to RB every single time, man. Buon Natale, my friend. Hope everything is good, man. Also, buon anno as well soon. Big up to you, RB, every single time, man. Appreciate the support, bro. As well, make sure you go check out his clips on Instagram, guys. They're absolutely unreal, man. Absolutely unreal. The edits that he does, man. What a legend, man. Because the one that he did with Buffon, bro. Top class. Top tier class. Unbelievable. Guys, go check it out, man. Big up, man. Big up, bro. Big up to 10 Toes Down, bro. Big up, man. It's been a while since I seen you on the channel, bro, but we're back. We're doing content, so make sure to stay tuned because we have lots of things and, of course, new panel shows as well coming to the channel. So make sure you're going to want to give a listen as well. Chico is in the Locatelli category where he's overhated and underhated at the same time by our fan base. Yes. Yes. When it comes to that, I agree. He is in the Locatelli category in terms of the fans, right? In terms of the Juve fan base on how they're feeling, right? He's either overhated, underhated, etc. But this is, I think, from a lot of the especially our fan base, it has been because, we are in the banter era as of right now because we're not really winning anything at the moment. But I think in terms of the players, like in terms of the performances, Chico has been top. Like especially after that Roma game, unbelievable. But can he be, consistent? That's what we want. I think if we could see this Chico be more consistent, then I think it will be more that he'll be more as like that star that could be uprising for Juve again. And start doing more. And I think that's what Chico's going to do. I believe in Chico a lot. I think he's a great player, such a great player, man. He's definitely got the potential. The problem is when you're a starter at Juve, you have to judge the here and now. Oh, 100%. I agree. That's what people will look at, and that's what matters for a starter at this club. Oh, 100%. It's, you have to perform. At Juventus, you have to perform. We know this, Lucas. We've been saying it. I've been saying it as well on the channel, etc. We have to, the players have to perform. You're playing for Juventus. You're playing for, a historical club that has won a lot in the past. We need to start winning again. We need to, they need to carry that weight and start actually winning more titles again and start doing something. You know what I mean? But we got to do it. He does a lot of hard work in both the defensive and offensive zones. He knows how to challenge the opponent in a 1v1 situations. He has the flair, which I love about Conceição is that he has that flair. And I agree. He does need to improve in the final pass because there were some matches this season that every single time he got to the final third, the pass, either the cross was just, or he doesn't even look up for some reason, and he just passes it and goes right back to the, to the other defender. So again, the final pass, the final product, I would say he needs. That's what he needs to work on. Other than that, listen, he's great on everything else. Conceição clears Locatelli tubby. I'm definitely using this on Tutakacha. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, that's great. I love that. RB is the editing goat, 100%, man. Great. He's great. He's so great. I love it, man. So great. Excited for what's to come, Gio. 100%, Lucas. We are excited, bro. I'm so excited. It's going to be great, bro. We have a new show coming out, guys, on Wednesdays. So stay tuned because it's going to be a fantastic show. It's going to be a fantastic show. We're going to cover, of course, all things Juventus. We're going to talk about, of course, the league in terms of what we need to improve on. Spalletti, tactics as well. So stay tuned. It's going to be great. We're going to talk about, of course, Marco Ortolini. That'll be one of our first episodes. We'll talk about the sporting director and, of course, the management. I think that we should talk about that, which is going to be great. Talk about, of course, other stuff about Juve, contract renewals, etc. Throughout the Mercato, because the Mercato is starting, guys. Mercato news as well, man. It's going to be crazy. Yes. Chico is hated a lot because I think of the price that we got him. And also, that we have to, because we bought, I believe, Chico for around 40 million, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we expected a lot more from Chico, but I think if we, listen, we had a lot of coaching changes. We just went through Tudor. Now we're going through Spalletti. He has been playing a lot better with Spalletti. He has played a lot better with Spalletti. But big up to Lucas as well. Just became a new member. Thank you, brother. Grazie, my friend. Big up to Lucas every single time. Thank you so much for becoming a new channel member. Really appreciate it, brother. Really appreciate it, man. Buon Natale as well, my friend. Buon Natale. Really appreciate it, brother. Our banter era finished when we got Spalletti. Mark my words. Let's hope so. The management supposedly, and Lucas, if you know about this as well, supposedly the management is very, very close, and I could be wrong, very, very close to reaching, renewing Spalletti. They're already, the ownership and the management already getting trust in Spalletti already. That because of what Spalletti has already been doing, And if he keeps on doing it, I think that they're going to trigger the renewal for Spalletti, which I think would be massive. I think it would be huge if we could do this. Because listen, right, we can't change coaches, guys. We can't change coaches. We can't be, doing the same thing over and over again. I'm nervous about tomorrow. It will be an ugly match. I agree. I am a little bit nervous about tomorrow because I don't know how we're going to come out and how we're going to play. Especially because we just beat Roma. And the last time that we beat, for example, when we beat Inter, right? We thought we were going to win the next match and maybe go on a winning streak. Well, that didn't happen. So, I mean, but listen, I trust Spalletti. I think Spalletti can deliver. It all depends on, of course, the players, right? The players have to do the talking on the pitch. It can't just be always Spalletti. But let's see, because it's going to be an important match for the 3 points because we need to keep up the ranking, guys. We need to keep up the ranking. So, oh yeah, 100%. We need to continue the streak. We need to continue the streak, guys. Imagine if we gave Spalletti a proper summer mercato. This, I'm telling you, it would be great. If we could give him a great summer mercato and give him the players that he needs, this team, I'm telling you, Spalletti ball would really do well. It would do, it would be so good. Now, the thing about Miretti, let's talk about Miretti because I know there's a lot of people, including myself, that thinks that he could be very well in terms of what we could do. It all depends how Spalletti uses Miretti. That's what I think. Miretti had a terrible game against Paphos. Terrible. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe Spalletti has something up his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. Now, please, guys, can you confirm for me if Bremer is going to be there against Pisa? Because if he's not, then it would take me a little while to do the lineup. As my guy Vinci wants to say, in your opinion, which lineup would you start for the match against Pisa? So let me know if Bremer will be there. Or I can just check right now. So squad list. Oh, he will be there. Okay. Well, I don't think he's going to start. I don't think he's going to start because he played a lot against Roma. He played a lot. So I think that our squad list will be out tomorrow morning. Okay. I think that obviously Kelly. Listen, Kelly has been a great defender for us this season, guys. The meta hate, including, listen, I gave him hate when he came to Juve. He's been very well. He's been doing very well. But listen, with Bremer there, I'll put him as a starter. Lloyd Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu. That's what I think. I think we're going to be playing the same formation, I believe, right? I believe it was 3-4-2-1, I believe it was, or that's what we're gonna still play with the back three. Cambiaso, Thuram, Locatelli is going to be playing in the midfield, I think. Then we're going to have on the right, McKennie. He's going to put McKennie. He's going to put McKennie supposedly, unless McKennie is, I thought he was injured, right? Isn't McKennie injured, guys? If he's not injured, okay. Yes, because he had fitness problems. Yes, that's what I heard. He had fitness problems, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so with McKennie, I think McKennie's probably going to start, for sure. And then after that, of course, I think Miretti is going to get the start, and then he's going to put Openda, and he's going to put Yıldız. That's the starting lineup that I think he's going to put out. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on some of that, but of course we'll talk about that in the match preview, which will be up I'm going to be doing a little bit, of course, in terms of that. And maybe a watch along tomorrow. There might be a watch along, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about the game. We're going to go through everything. And of course, the match reaction as well. So stay tuned for that. Chico is confirmed not playing tomorrow. No, he's not. I think he's missing this game. Zagrova will be there, but he will probably be on the bench. He's not in full fitness, so. Hopefully, Joao Mario starts and not Kostic. Listen, I want to see Joao Mario start. I want to see him get a chance. I think this is a perfect game to do it. This is a perfect game to do it. See how he does. Yeah, he did. He did, I believe. Kelly is playing so good even under Tudor. He was doing great. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. He'll be there. Okay. I think Coop. Yeah, we'll see about Coop. Oh, we're gonna do a little long stream, guys. We're gonna do like at least another 30, 45 minutes. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. Of course, this is my first stream back, so I have to come out with a bang, guys. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Maybe West will start alongside Kenan with Kostic as a wingback. Which, listen, Kostic has been doing so well under Spalletti this season. So, listen, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So Chico is not going to be there. Yeah. Yeah. Now, since we talked about the lineup, what I thought about the lineup, guys, let's talk about some swap deal talks that I've been hearing. Let's start with, of course, Gatti to Milan, Ricci to Juve. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, guys? Gatti swap deal with Ricci. But that means that if we do that swap deal, that we will be low on defenders. That's the thing. Joao Mario is going to be supposed to be sold in the January Mercato. Supposedly, he's on the way out, Joao Mario. So that means that we're going to have to get somebody as well for the fullback position. But maybe with the money that we could get for Joao Mario, maybe we could get a Muha Removic. We do have a 50%, I believe, buyback clause for him, which I think would be a great move because, listen, he has played for Juventus before. Not in the first team, I believe. In the next gen, I think that if we could get him back, that would be great in terms of the future as well. And he's been doing so well for Sassuolo. So, I mean, maybe we could. I think that would be underrated if we could do that. And on top of that, we get Ricci. That'd be some top class work from Comoli and Ottolini, etc. And I think for me, I would do the swap immediately. I would do the swap because with Ricci is more of that regista that Spalletti needs. Spalletti needs a regista in his system, guys. He needs it 100%, and Ricci can be that guy. Ricci can be that guy, guys. Listen, this is not the first time that Milan has gifted a gift to Juventus. You know what I'm saying? So, it would be 100%. It would be the worst swap deal in the history. Imagine. I mean, listen, Gatti, right? And Allegri, they have a great relationship in terms of, because obviously he was there under the Allegri's second spell as well. The crazy thing is Allegri wants Gatti for Milan. So that gives us, the edge, I would say, for it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if that can happen, that would be a masterclass of a swap deal, in my opinion. That would be so good for us. You know what? I would do that swap, but I don't think Ricci can carry the midfield by himself. I agree. I don't think he can. But with Thuram, and maybe if we could get another type of player as well for the midfield, chapeau. Chapeau, guys. Chapeau. I think he'll be, it would be understand. It would be really good for the team, for sure. Gio returning from the holidays with a bang. I love to hear that, Deontay. Love to hear that, man. Big up to, of course, everybody, bro. But yeah, man, of course, there's a lot of content that's gonna be coming out, man. I'm very excited, very, very excited for the channel. I'm very excited for, of course, TC as well, because there's a lot of things that are gonna be happening on TC as well. So make sure to tune into that. It's gonna be great. Chloe says, Gio, bro, I hope to be on TC soon. I wasn't feeling well last time. Love y'all though, and will support you and the shows as much as I can. Big up to Chloe every single time. Much appreciated and much love to you every single time, Chloe. Then in that case, we should spend the money to buy another defender. Yes. That's what I think that we're going to do. We're going to, if Juventus is going to do a move like that. And now there's other news, guys. Let me know, guys, what you think about this news. Andrea Cambiaso to Inter for Fratesi. What do you guys think? Cambiaso to Inter? That's what I'm hearing, guys. Cambiaso to Inter, and if we get Fratesi, bump Tesi, guys, right? I would be so pissed off. If that happens. I hope it doesn't happen. I read it through one of the, I believe it was one of the sports articles for, I believe it was in Gazzetta. So I'm hoping this is not, and I think that this is a fake rumor as well. And I hope not. But yeah. I think it is a fake rumor, but I hope not, man. I hope not. Oh yeah, bro. We should give them Kostic. Oh yeah. That'd be crazy, bro. Bro, we would all be mad, guys. I would be so pissed off if we get rid of, especially if listen, the only way I would get rid of Cambiaso is if we get a huge offer like we did last time from the Premier League. It was like, what, 70 million, 80 million? You do that deal. You do it because with that money, you can reinforce the squad. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Even with that one, I was like, are we really serious? But good thing that Chiellini came out and said that, no, and Thuram as well. So, yeah. Yeah, Inter, you know what I'm saying, bro? Inter. Vai. Goodness sake, guys. I can't stand that team. That Inter player is living off the... He literally is, bro. He literally is, man. Like, what can we say? What can we say, bro? It's crazy, man. It really is. The way that's happening, bro, it's crazy. It really is. Downgrade of Cambiaso needs to be studied. Hopefully, he will follow the right way with Spalletti. Listen, he's under Spalletti in the terms of the national team. Cambiaso has done well. Cambiaso has done well in terms of the national team, right? But I don't know. Ever since that rumor with the Manchester City that he was like 1 foot out the door, he hasn't been the same ever since. And even a little bit before that too, with the injury that he had. Hasn't been the same Cambiaso as we've seen with Motta, the way that Motta was using Cambiaso. So, but he did. Against Roma, he did do better than I expected him to do it. So, if we need more of this from him. And I agree with Lucas on this one. 100%. And I think with Spalletti, listen, it gives the team more enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? It gives the team more character, the way that we're playing. And listen, with winning comes more confidence in the players, comes more confidence in the club in terms of what we're going to do. It also comes more confidence for the coach as well, for Spalletti, because he knows that we could do, even more than what we're doing now. So, like I said, this January Mercato is going to be huge in terms of what we're going to do, because if we can really do a smart Mercato in terms of really reinforcing this squad, maybe we could do something special. Maybe we could win at least a trophy this season. Maybe. I'm not saying that we're going to win the Scudetto, but I'm saying that maybe we could win the Coppa Italia. maybe we could, get the top 4, which would be, I think, the goal as of right now. Top 4 and Coppa Italia. Obviously, Scudetto, dream. It's a dream. I don't think that we're going to win the Scudetto this season, but anything is possible in calcio. Anything is possible in football because we've seen it before. We've seen it before. You don't know, teams could be doing. And listen, what I like about this Juventus, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And if we could really finish on a high, anything is possible. So, I mean, for example, I don't like to compare right now because we're not in a good situation to compare. But look at PSG, for example, last season. In the beginning of the first half of the season, they were not doing good at all. They were barely going to qualify for the next rounds of the Champions League. And they weren't doing that well in Ligue 1 until they finally, at the second half of the season, they fixed their stuff. And then they turned all engines on. And then they made that crucial signing with Cavara as well. And that just added another one. And then that's when they went on as well. With a little bit of luck as well in terms of the penalty shootouts, etc. Right? They had Donnarumma. They won the Champions League. They won the treble. So it doesn't matter how you start, guys. It always matters on how you finish. So let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm very curious. Very curious. Cambiaso performing at his best is generally one of the biggest difference makers in this team. We just don't see it enough. Yes. Yes, and it's a big problem. It's a big problem because I think he could be one of the creators of this team. He really could add something to the team if he keeps on the, consistency in terms of his performances. He's a fantastic player. He only needs to lock in and avoid the pressure around him. He has huge potential. 100%. I agree, Vinci. He could do a lot more for this team, for the squad. You know what I mean? And with the pressure, also from the club, etc., right? Let's see what happens. If he could avoid it and really lock in, he could be insane. He could really do very well. If we will perform like that, we can chase that race. We could boost the team with the market, not spending 100 million euros for a single player, but you get it. Yes. That's the thing about the smart decision making that we need to really analyze, guys, from the management in this mercato as well. Because if we remember correctly, guys, when Giuntoli was appointed as the sporting director, our last sporting director, obviously, when Giuntoli was appointed, what did he give Allegri in terms of his January market? I believe it was Giallo, turned out to be a bust. And then I believe it was, who was that other player? What was that other player's name? Alvarez, I believe. Alvarez. Again, it came out to be a bust. So the management needs to do their job and really, of course, smart choices in terms of the market, in terms of the players that Spalletti would need. Agree on the player that Spalletti would want. Because Spalletti, remember, and this is why the Giuntoli Motta project did not work out, is because Giuntoli and Motta were never on the same page in terms of the market. They always had disagreements on the players that they should get. So this is what Spalletti and now Ottolini and Comolli are going to have to sit down and they're going to have to agree on the players that they need to get more of that. You know what I mean? And let's see, bro. Because I'm very curious. Listen, this management with Comolli, this is the Comolli show. He's the new CEO right now, guys. This is the Comolli show. Ottolini is just going to be that guy. He's going to be like that. Listen, he's going to be the guy that's going to be the guy that will help. But mostly it's the Comolli show, guys. So listen, this is a trial. This is literally a trial for Comolli and Ottolini now. Well, obviously, listen, we're not going to put so much pressure on Ottolini, but more on Comolli. More on Comolli because Comolli, this is your time to really shine now. You know what I mean? So make it happen. Make it happen. The transfer market value in today's football is the reason why most clubs are struggling overpaying in average players. Yes, it's one of the things that we've been really, really bad at in recent years. Has been this. It's been this, man. It's been terrible. It's been really, really bad. Kamoli generally needs to use the 100% of his knowledge like he did when he scouted Suarez and Modric back in the days. Yeah. Yeah. Now he's going to be like that overseer for the sporting department. So this is going to be important. You better get Spalletti the players that he needs, because then, listen, don't expect too much this season then. Maybe Spalletti can get that top 4, but don't expect any trophies. Don't expect any trophies. Ooh, good question. Here we go. I have a very interesting question that I'm not sure if I should save for next week or not. It's been in my head ever since we got Ottolini. Ooh. Save it for next week, Lucas. Save it for next week for me. Save it for next week, because that's going to be good. We could use that for our show, guys. It's good. It's a show next week, as everybody knows. Next Wednesday, make sure to tune into that. It's going to be outstanding live. My guy Lucas will be there as well. So it's going to be great. We can talk about it. Yeah, right now we got a team. We have a team. We don't have the single one that will manage the situation by himself like Juntuli did. Yes, I agree. Obviously, with Juntuli, I'm not going to blame the whole entire things with the guy, because, listen, it all starts from the top. It all starts from Elcom, because, listen, with the players that Juntuli sold, listen, hey, I don't blame Juntuli all the way with it. I think that if we wanted to keep a player, Elcom could literally stepped in and just vetoed that, instead of just say that, hey, let's not sell him. Let's keep him. He's valuable. But he didn't do that. So that's why I blame the hierarchy more than what Juntli did. Obviously, there were some things that Juntli, it didn't really, look good at all. But yeah. Well, let's see. Because, listen, I put more pressure on Komoli now, because he's already been at the club for a bit now. So I put more pressure on him. Yeah, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, man. It's going to be great. Very excited for the new show, guys. Make sure to, of course, tune in for Wednesdays, guys. Every single Wednesday. We're going to try to do it weekly, so make sure to do that. Make sure, of course, to like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Share the content, guys, because we're going to try to build the Juve community more on the channel as we are back. We're back with a bang. So let's keep it doing. Yes, I think with Giuntoli, he did good and bad things in terms of financially. I think he really got us back in terms of, in the books, right? Having us on the right side of the books. I think he got it. He did very well in that. But the players that he let go, I don't know. I don't know, bro. But yeah, I think that's what we really wanted to see. But guys, what is your predictions for tomorrow's game? I want to know. What is your predictions for Pisa versus Juventus? Are we playing home or away, guys? I think we're playing away. Or away, we're playing in Pisa. So what are your predictions, guys? Let me know in the chat. What are your predictions for tomorrow's game? I have a juicy prediction. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win. I'm having here with confidence. I think we're going to win, guys. I think we're going to win. And guess what? We're going to keep a clean sheet. We're going to keep a clean sheet. That's what I think, guys. It will be a tough away game. For sure. Put in your predictions in the chat. Everybody put all your predictions in the chat. Let me know. What do you guys think? My opinion, we will win 2-0. Okay, I like that. Deontay, yes. Let's keep that same energy, Deontay. Keep the same energy. Keep saying Juve's going to win. I hope we win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's what we need. That's what we need, man. Hold on, let me pull a Sean. I'm going piece of 5-0. That's crazy. That's crazy. If that happens, man, I will crash out. I'll probably crash out, man. You won't see me. I'm be ghosting. No, just kidding. I'll be. Of course, I'll be here for the crash out. You already know match reactions. I'll be pissed off if that ever happens, which I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to be a lot closer than I really imagined, but I'm going to say 1-0 Juve. I think we're going to win 1-0. Cortamuso, guys. I think we're going to win Cortamuso. I really think that we're going to win a Cortamuso way. 1-0. Goal? Let's see. Openda will score. Openda is going to score. I really think, guys, Openda, he's going to score. I think Openda is going to score tomorrow. Hope I'm right. But I really think he's going to score. If we do go for a 2-0, it's probably going to be McKennie. It's probably going to be McKennie because every single time I doubt this player, he ends up scoring. Which, listen, keep scoring because I want us to win. But you're still a fraudulent player. You Big Mac, okay? You fraud. Zier, this guy Zier, bro. Oh my God, bro. I don't need to imagine it, bro. I don't need to. We have to continue to score goals. We can't sleep after we scored the first one. I agree on that, bro. We need Gilardino. No. We need Gilardino to just be sleeping. You know what I'm saying? He should. Allegri has entered the chat, guys. Yes, man. Jokes aside, 2-0 Juve. I like that. McKennie after McDonald's is like prime. I'm telling you, man. McKennie's really just like that rotational player, you know what I'm saying? That he's very versatile and he's like, you know what? Let me just promote some McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? Let me just eat this burger, you know what I mean? He's got that big fat belly on the field, you know what I'm saying? Just starts running around, you know what I'm saying? And just like if I got like, without a chicken, without a head, you know what I'm saying? That's literally McKennie, you know what I'm saying? McKennie's like the guy that he wants to bring the sauce, but you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's rotten sauce every time, you know what I'm saying? Because he's getting he's getting the big belly. You know what I'm saying? He's got the big belly. You know what I'm saying? Every time he runs, he looks like he's he's about to fall. You know what I'm saying? Because he's got that big belly. So it is what it is. You know. Oh my gosh, man! Big up to everybody, man. Because this is a crazy stream as well, man. I love this stream. This is probably one of the best ones on the channel already. Oh man, this is great. I really hope David doesn't start. Yeah, no, David has been so bad for Juve, guys. He has been, I think, our overrated player in our striker's position this season. He has been really bad. I'm seeing him in the predicted. Oh, I hope not. We need to build on Openda, guys. Build on Openda. Spalletti, build on Openda. Build on Openda. Please. I think Yıldız is going to do another brace. He is sensational. 100%. Listen, Yıldız is unbelievable. He's class, man. He's unbelievable, bro. Yıldız is going to be a big star in the future, guys. You know, we need to hold on to Yıldız as much as we can, guys, because unbelievable player. He generally can't function without ranch on his pizza. You know, I can't believe that he said that, bro. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're in Italy, man, and you're saying that type of stuff. I'm surprised that they're not there with pitchforks, you know what I'm saying? Or like with torches, you know? Because I would. You know, that's why I want this McBurger out of the damn club too, because of what he said. No wonder why Weah actually went out. You know, I mean, he's now in Marseille. No wonder why he joined the French, because of what he said about the food. Now that I'm thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Oui, monsieur. You know what I'm saying? Merci. Bye. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Goodbye, man. Yıldız generally is a top 3 young talent in the world. 100% I agree. Yıldız is up there, man. He's class. He is class. Best player in all of Serie A by a mile, and it isn't even close. I agree with this. I agree with this. 100%. I think he is the best player in Serie A in terms of young talents, for sure. For sure. He's up there. I would say it's him, Nico Paz. Sule has been doing very well for Roma, even though he didn't do very well against Juve. But hey, listen, I know he's a Juventino by heart. Just like Dybala is. Dybala has played 11 matches against Juve and hasn't scored one single goal. Grande Dybala. Always. You're one of us. Uno di noi. You already know, bro. I have to give this warning. In Italy, many reporters are saying David might start. Spalletti! Bro, you need to listen to me. Spalletti, you better listen to me. Openda must start. Ciao, McBelly. Yıldız up there, and you got, Arda Gunnar. Nah, Arda Gunnar, no. Good, listen, he's a good player, but listen, come on. What has he really been doing for Real Madrid? You could say that, but people are going to mention, he's won a Champions League before Yıldız did. Okay. Look at the players around Arda and look at the players that are around Yıldız and tell me which one has to carry more and actually put up more good performances. So, yeah. Yıldız, in my opinion, he's up there. He's top. Yıldız could win everything, even with Juventus, especially if we will improve our team. I agree. 100%. If we could, man. We need to create that scary team, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need to create a scary team. That's all I want. A scary team, bro. And show it. Not just, get the players, but to show it. That's what we need, bro. Nico Paz is the only one in Serie A that can come close to Yıldız. Pulisic as a better end product, but that's it. Yeah, let's not talk about Pulisic. We don't need to talk about that guy. You know what I'm saying? I agree in terms of his end product. He's done well. But no. Yeah. Pending start, but let's see. Yeah, let's see, man. We'll talk about it, of course, for the match preview video as well, man. Vinci, let me know what you think about my thoughts, of course, about the whole lineup and squad list, etc. Right? Let's expect the lineup. Possibly a watch along tomorrow, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll do it. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll give you like a little holiday gift. You know what I'm saying? It depends. We'll see, guys. Don't worry, Gio Frattesi is the solution to being a scary team, according to the club. I hope this is false. Lucas, you better listen. I hope this is false with Frattesi, man. I can't see this guy coming to our club, bro. Spalletti, what are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me, bro? What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me, Spalletti? Spaghettone, bro. What are you doing to me? What is he doing to me, guys? I really hope that Frattesi doesn't come to Juve, guys. It would be a mistake. What a mistake that would be. Inter's fifth choice midfielder is apparently the answer. And the fact that we're going to swap deal with Frattesi, get the heck out, man. Get the heck out. I agree with your opinion, but I think Spalletti will put Kostic as a wing back. Hey, fairs. I think that, listen, Kostic, I think he could do a good performance. But we'll see. We'll see, bro. It's definitely going to be something to talk about, man, because I want the 3 points. I want the 3 points, guys. I want the 3 points. Frattesi has to stay away from our squad 100%, bro. I can't see this guy, please. I don't want to see this guy in a Juve jersey. After what he said as well, guys, when we won the Coppa Italia, about that he had to block his sister because his sister, W. McKennie, by the way, that's the only thing I'm actually giving you credit for. You know what I'm saying? You know, W. Riz McKennie, you know what I mean? He's become the Big Mac of Riz. You know what I mean? You're rizzing up Frattesi's sister. You know, Frattesi saying that he had to block his sister just because Juventus won the Coppa Italia. Get the hell out of here, you Inter agent. You bum, bro. I don't need this guy in the club, man. I don't need Frattesi as the bum. You know what I'm saying, bro? We don't need that. Oh my goodness, man. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Oh, 100%, bro. Yeah, bro. Big up to, of course, bro. That's the only thing I'm actually bigging him up for, bro, is the W Riz Big Mac. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how he bagged. But listen, hey, listen, bro. Game is game. Game is game. All right, guys. Game is game. You guys gotta learn this. Game is game. You know what I'm saying? If McKennie could pull it like that, bro. Hey, listen. Props to him. Props to him. Oh my gosh, man. But yeah. I mean, guys, any other topics, any other questions that you guys want to bring to the table before I do close and conclude the stream for tonight? It was a great night, of course. Great talking about Juve, talking about Spalletti, talking about the whole situation for the club. Guys, stay tuned. Videos, collabs, etc. Panel shows. You already know. Lucas knows, especially next week, next Wednesday, guys. Stay tuned. Big show on the channel. We're starting shows on the channel again. It's going to be great. Big bangers. But let me know any topics, guys, in the chat. Let me know any things that we should talk about. Any questions that you guys have before I do conclude for tonight. For tonight's talk of Juventus. Let me know. Let me know in the chat before I do end. Deontay, you're such a fraud, bro. Now we've had enough Juve talk tonight. Yeah, man. Listen, hey, listen. It was great Juve talk, of course. To everybody as well that has been watching, Lucas, Chloe, big up to, of course, Vinci as well, man. Big shout out to everybody, man, on the channel as well that's been supporting as well. Mustafa, Adam as well, Zir. Big up to, of course, Michael. Big up to everybody, Deontay. Big up to, of course, to everybody, man. Everybody, man. It was great. It was great, man. Of course, Vinci, make sure to go subscribe to Tutto Calcio podcast because I do go on there because I am the host of the show. Make sure to go on there and subscribe because that's where all the banter is, bro. And of course, hey, stay tuned for more streams, buddy, because I'd love to see you on the channel every single time, man. It's great. It's great, man. It's great, man. I'll save my questions for Wednesday to talk about. Big up to Lucas as well, bro. Big up to, of course, Chloe. You already know. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hype as well. It's a new thing on the channel as well. Hype all the videos, hype everything, guys. You guys already know what to do. And yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap things up. Big things, of course, coming to the channel as Deontay as well. Thank you so much, guys, as well. Buon Natale as well, man. Buon Natale as well. Buon anno to everybody. So new things coming to the channel. So hope everybody's gonna be enjoying them. Big up. And as always, fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. Ciao a tutti. Ciao, everybody. And Merry Christmas.